Let's make sure your goals never miss a beat. Northwestern Mutual Financial Advisors are expert listeners. They hear what's important to you and help make it happen. It's a better way to money. Let's get started at nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
If your day sounds like
we need to report ASAP,
you deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through
2 more reps, 2 more,
you deserve this ice-cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Welcome to the Griffins Pipeline Podcast.
The penalty kill propels the Griffins to victory, scoring 2 short-handed goals and successfully killing 10 power plays over the week.
Welcome to the Griffins Pipeline Podcast. I'm your host, Connor Acker.
And I'm your co-host, Kyle Acker. We are brought to you by the Hockey Podcast Network. We are sponsored by DraftKings, Gametime, and Raycon.
The Griffins' losing streak of 3 games comes to an end, and we are now on a 2-game winning streak. And there's a lot been going on, a lot of up-down movement.
Yeah, we got Husso going up to the Red Wings, getting a start up there. And we got Bednar coming up to the Griffins roster from Toledo, while Gage Alexander moves down to Toledo.
Yeah, cool seeing movement through the pipeline. It's always good.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to see Bednar, and everyone's kind of getting a chance to be game ready.
Yeah, Geilander played really good when he came up here.
Yeah, in the event that Kosa's not ready to go and Husso is up, hopefully we have a solid backup, and if we do get a look at one of these guys, that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely. So the AHL competition's been heating up. In our division, the Griffins are sitting at second place still. We have 8 wins, 3 losses, 1 overtime loss, and 17 points. The Admirals are sitting above us. And yeah, Admirals still kicking it.
Yeah, they only lost 1 over the last couple weeks, and they only lost that other game to us. So they are strong as ever. And we got to play Iowa our first game, and they've been coming on pretty strong as well, as they've rallied against good teams like San Jose, and they just beat.
Yeah, so the standings in our division actually go. In first place, you got the Milwaukee Admirals with 18 points. The Grand Rapids Griffins in second, 17 points. The Texas Stars in third with 14 points. Iowa Wild fourth, 9 points. The Chicago Wolves making their way up from the bottom with 7 points in fifth. And then the Ice Hogs falling down to 6 points, and they're tied with Manitoba Moose. So, yeah.
It just seems like Rockford had every game against the Griffins circled on their calendar this year. So around the league, we got the Utica Comets that have been unable to grab a win in 12 games so far. Hopefully they can get it together over there. I don't think it's someone.
Well, yeah, a lot going on this year in the AHL. But
Sponsored by Novo Nordisk. Hi, I'm standing in quicksand. You can't see it, but it could be true. Having MASH can often be the same way. MASH, or metabolic dysfunction-associated steatohepatitis, is a potentially life-threatening liver disease you could have without knowing, especially if you have conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, or high triglycerides. You don't know if I'm in quicksand, and you won't know if you're at risk for MASH without talking to your doctor. Learn more at speakliver.com.
Between bad calls and intense rivalries, there's enough to stress about on game day. Keep your mind on the field and off your body odor with Dove Men Plus Care Whole Body Deodorant. Available at Walmart. Dove Men Whole Body Deo provides all-day odor protection from your pits, privates to feet. From pregame analysis to halftime insights to unexpected overtimes, Dove Men Whole Body Deo gives you confidence that lasts all day. Pick it up at your local Walmart.
If your day sounds like
we need the report ASAP,
you deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through
2 more reps, 2 more.
You deserve this ice-cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
the Hershey Bears are still up there. Top 2. Let's move on to this hot and cold.
Yeah.
So this segment, we pick one player who is fiery hot and one player who is icy cold. And then we take a random number generator and we generate a random number and talk about whatever player that is that matches their jersey number. So, all right, Kyle, who do you have for cold?
So for cold, I'm going to go with Emil Viro. So far, it's been kind of a roller coaster of a season for him. He's by no means freezing. He is just cooled off. Last week or the week before, it looked like he was kind of stepping up in the absence of Wallander, and now it's just kind of things just haven't been going his way. Some major turnovers that have turned into huge chances for the other team, and still just getting passes intercepted at our blue line, which is something across the board that the defense needs to fix right now. But yeah, so Viro's guilty party on that. But I know he can overcome this and get himself hot quickly with a couple points, as he is an offensive defenseman.
Yeah, I just don't see any really great production by him, offensively. He's got 0 points, so we'd like to see him. Like you said, if he's an offensive man, he should be scoring a little more, getting at least the assist or the secondary assist.
Correct.
Okay. So for cold, I have the power play, and we are ranked 28th in the league for power play, which has been a struggle last year and this year. I mean, obviously, we lost a lot of our firepower right now. Casper, Mazer, a lot of that. Those dudes not here. But the power play struggles continue. We are only scoring on 10.6%. And we have had 47 attempts and 5 goals. So, not really the most impressive.
Yeah, I agree. It's just being 5th from the bottom in the league. We had this little spike against the East Coast there when we traveled, and it looked like we were going to maybe figure it out. But now that we're back and been around for November, it just hasn't been that way.
fun. So it's ran by Stefan Julian, who is our offensive guy, our assistant coach. And I'm hoping he can get it together. He's just got to mix something up because whatever he's trying is not working. It hasn't worked last year. Not working now. At some point, he's going to need to figure it out, or he's not going to be our power play guy in the future if he can't figure something out. I don't think.
Yeah, and I think maybe part of like Mazer being gone, but I mean, Shine's leading the team in power play goals, and in reality, it probably shouldn't be that way. Not a knock on Shine, but with Nate Danielson getting all the opportunities and Soderblom getting all the opportunities, it's about time they start getting some of them in there on the power play.
Move on to hot.
Yeah, you want to take this one too?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with the penalty kill. The on fire, lava, scorching hot penalty kill. Ranked 5th in the AHL. Scoring at a whopping 88%. And only 5 goals allowed with 42 attempts and 2 short-handed goals. So can't get much hotter than that.
Yeah, we only had 2 short-handed goals all last season. We'll get into that.
So who do you got for hot, Kyle?
So I'm going Sheldon Dries. He got a quick call-up in which he didn't play for the Red Wings, but upon getting sent back down, he's done nothing but good for the Griffins. It was like it lit a fire immediately underneath them. And yeah, he has the last 2 games scored in each game. But over the season, he's accumulated 4 goals now, 5 points in 10 games. And he's looked pretty good doing it on that veteran line with Shine and Snively, and they have been leading the way during this last streak here once November has started.
Yeah, the good veteran team. Really nice veteran core we got here now. So I also want to, for hot, I want to throw in Seager coming in and scoring 2 goals like that. Like, congratulations, kid. Keep it up. Like, I'm interested to see more from you.
Yeah, that's a good way to impress everybody. Come in guns a-blazing, put a bunch of points on the board, and you'll raise some eyebrows for sure.
Yeah, so do you want to do the random number?
$44.
The captain.
Josiah
What side?
Didier. Josiah Didier.
Yep, I say he's pretty much hot, He's been a really good captain.
Overall, I had a pretty rough time with him being selected captain over Shine when he started. But over time, he's come around to be a great leader for this team. And I do think he deserves that. And he has done great this season. He hasn't played in every single game, but he has absolutely been there when called upon. And he battles and blocks shots like nobody else on the team. So
Stands up for the young kids.
always protecting the goaltenders.
Yep, goalies,
Love to see it.
guys. Yeah, I'm giving him a hot.
Yeah, and I got his points here. He's got in 10 games, he's got a goal, 2 assists for 3 points, and he's a +4. So goes to show you, solid defenseman. The veterans leading the way here this year so far early.
So yeah, shall we get on to Griffins earning their wings?
It's that time of the year when the prices of all your favorite items are lowered for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now, normally Raycon earbuds are already offered at an amazing price, but they are doubling down by offering 30% site-wide for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now featuring a 32-hour battery life and a multi-point connectivity that allows 2 devices to be paired simultaneously, the latest model of Raycon's everyday earbuds will be appreciated every day. Raycons can be purchased in a variety of colors, so you can stand out from the regular black and white options. Pick the color that represents your team. When you purchase Raycons, you are getting a quality product that rivals the best in the industry for half the price. And now save 30% more with this limited time offer. A 30-day happiness guarantee is provided to ensure your satisfaction. It's time to save big for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Go to buyraycon.com/THPN today to get up to 30% off site-wide. That's right, you'll get up to 30% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/THPN.
Sponsored by Novo Nordisk.
Hola.
Hey, you speak Spanish, but do you speak liver?
¿Qué?
People with conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, or high blood pressure could be at risk for a potentially life-threatening liver disease called MASH, or metabolic dysfunction-associated steatohepatitis.
Whoa, I could be at risk. I'll ask my doctor.
You're bilingual.
No, I speak liver now. I'm trilingual.
Ask your doctor about your risk and if you should be screened for MASH. Learn more at speakliver.com.
Between bad calls and intense rivalries, there's enough to stress about on game day. Keep your mind on the field and off your body odor with Dove Men Plus Care Whole Body Deodorant. Available at Walmart. Dove Men Whole Body Deo provides all-day odor protection from your pits, privates to feet. From pregame analysis to halftime insights to unexpected overtimes, Dove Men Whole Body Deo gives you confidence that lasts all day. Pick it up at your local Walmart.
If your day sounds like
we need to report ASAP,
you deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through
2 more reps, 2 more,
you deserve this ice-cold Google win. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
For Griffins earning their wings, we're going to have to talk about Billy Husso. Getting the call up. I mean, he's not really your typical Griffin. He's an NHL caliber guy. He comes down here, he destroys it. He's playing at a whole nother level down here. He's way too good for this league. And then you got a guy like Kosa. That just puts a bigger fire under Kosa, having that kind of a skill level of a guy down here to learn from, and it's pretty cool, but it's nice to see him go back up.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the game he gets called up for is against the Rangers, who the Red Wings have had no answer for this season. And yeah, like you said, Husso has been, he has done everything asked of him recovering after this injury. Opening night didn't go that well for him. Let's just be real. He ends up on the Griffins. He proves why he belongs in the NHL. Every time he plays for the Griffins, it's like you can just kind of tell he's like, why am I even here? But just gotta give this guy a chance. He's been putting a lot of work in to get to where he's at. It's good to see that he does get a start, and it's like his first full game in 11 months, they said. And yeah, it's good to see him back out there in the winged wheel. I just want him to get back out there and start playing some good hockey.
Yeah.
3 games played, obviously leaving one early with an injury. He has 2 wins, and one of them is a shutout. He has a 1.23 goals against average, 9.58 save percentage.
So amazing down here.
96% is hard to beat. So
yeah, so in Detroit, he has 0 wins. He has a 4.94 goals against average and a .811 save percentage. Yeah, let's talk about Dominic Shine too. Dude's been on fire. You know, I would like to see him get a shot to wear a winged wheel at least once, you know. He's played so good, like I don't see why you don't give a guy like that like at least a shot.
yeah, Bob Kaiser actually got pretty deep into this topic and talked to Shine himself, and it's like they said it's not something that's really been discussed a whole lot, but obviously he's been playing his whole career for it. Someone that came out of Michigan area, and dream is just to play for the Red Wings. I mean, he's as close as ever. Dude works harder and harder every year, and it would just be absolutely an amazing thing to see Dominic Shine in the winged wheel.
That'd be something else. I want to see it. You know, we also have dudes like Zarnik and Matt Luff going up and down all the time. Like, let them go up, Brand.
We've really just seen, like, I don't know if it's the veterans that Shine is playing with this year, but we've really just seen a whole nother level every year. And this year just is another example, and now he's leading the team with points, and there really is no reason that he couldn't play bottom 6 minutes in the NHL as a steady player. The dude just tears it up. I'd be curious to hear Red Wings.
That should get us to the game reviews.
The quest for the Stanley Cup starts now. The puck's dropping on the 24-25 season. Get in on all the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. It's super easy for first-timers to get started. Try betting on something simple, like picking a team to win. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, select your team, and place your first bet. Remember, all lines and odds are subject to change. And if you are new to DraftKings, listen up. New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code THPN. That's code THPN for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777.
Sponsored by Novo Nordisk. Hi, I'm standing in quicksand. You can't see it, but it could be true. Having MASH can often be the same way. MASH, or metabolic dysfunction-associated steatohepatitis, is a potentially life-threatening liver disease you could have without knowing, especially if you have conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, or high triglycerides. You don't know if I'm in quicksand, and you won't know if you're at risk for MASH without talking to your doctor. Learn more at speakliver.com.
Between bad calls and intense rivalries, there's enough to stress about on game day. Keep your mind on the field and off your body odor with Dove Men Plus Care Whole Body Deodorant. Available at Walmart. Dove Men Whole Body Deo provides all-day odor protection from your pits, privates to feed. From pregame analysis to halftime insights to unexpected overtimes, Dove Men Whole Body Deo gives you confidence that lasts all day. Pick it up at your local Walmart.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold reward. Modelo, you put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor, because you know the bigger the fight, the better the reward. Modelo, the mark of the fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
O'Reilly. You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ice.
Are you ready to watch your team take the ice this season? Have you missed the goals, hits, and fights of hockey happening right in front of you? Don't miss the moments that electrify your hometown arena or silence the competitors on the road. Because with Gametime, you can be part of the action as it happens. Gametime offers tickets to not only sporting events, but many of your favorite events as well. With the Gametime Picks feature, you can filter out what you are interested in and display the events that matter most to you at the best available price. And of course, Gametime has you covered for the upcoming Winter Classic. They can find you the cheapest possible seats, or find you the best available seats at Wrigley Field for the 4 p.m. matchup of the Blues and the Blackhawks. Gametime's lowest price guarantee and their Gametime ticket coverage make them a reliable choice, backed with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime Picks. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code THPN for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code THPN for $20 off. Download Gametime today. What time is it? Gametime. So Thursday, November 7th, the Grand Rapids Griffins play the Iowa Wild at 11:30 at Wells Fargo Arena in Iowa. Starting goalies, we have Ville Husso, and they went with Victor Wallstedt.
So it was
Jesper Wallstedt, excuse me.
Then the second period started out with Jacob Ruklowski getting his first goal of the season, assisted by Andres Lombardi and Shai Boom.
Yeah, beautiful assist by Lombardi, showing the stick handling abilities that he has to get that pass over, and Ryklowski right on the backside of the net. Tap it in.
So for the Iowa Wild, Bradley Merritt gets his third of the year at the 7:13 mark, assisted by Adam Raska and Sammy Walker. And that's when the short-handed fun comes in here. So we have at the 15-16 mark, we have Alexander Doucette. Gets his first goal of his career in the AHL, assisted by a breakaway chance by Nate Danielson. He comes down, breaks away, and Doucette's right there for it, and gets his first of the year and ever as a Griffin.
Yeah, great stuff there. Love to see it. The effort by Nate Danielson to crash the net, and way to stay on the play with Doucette to tap it in. And that one, the start of the shorthanded parade, man.
Yep, so Hunter Hay actually ends up getting a power play goal not long after that. And game's tied 2-2.
But right before the end of the second, Sheldon Dries gets his third of the season with another short-handed goal as Dominic Shine takes the puck to the net on a great breakup pass, and Sheldon Dries is there to score the goal.
Yeah, so big goal, shorthanded to take the lead. Going into the third, up 3-2. And the third comes around. The whole first part of it was not a lot of nothing, but second half hits, and Joe Snively comes in and he gets his second goal of the year unassisted.
Yeah, and Snively just had the goalie beat. Believe he sent the puck 5-hole, but he has me even fooled on what he did with it.
Yep, and then 14:57, Cross Hannes, the Cowboy himself, scores his third of the year. And he's staying hot.
Yeah, and that's good to keep those guys hot, as Elmer Soderblom is there with the big slapper from the point to get in on this assist, and Austin Watson with the primary assist to get it over to Cross. And yeah, Cross with that shot, man, he's starting to get it back, and I love to see it.
Yeah, so Griffins win this one 5-2 at the so for all the kids to watch their home team lose.
Yeah. 39 saves for Ville Husso as he came up huge. And Jesper Wallstat down in the AHL after starting the season in Minnesota. I think the Griffins exposed why he's down, back to develop a little longer.
So now we move on to our next game. So on Friday, November 8th at 8 p.m. at the BMO Center, the Grand Rapids Griffins take on the Rockford Ice Hogs. At this point, the Grand Rapids Griffins have lost both the matchups against the Ice Hogs. So revenge is in order. So once again, we had a scoreless first period. So we had Sebastian Kosa. Starting in the goal, and Drew Comesso on the other side.
It's been a good matchup this season.
It has. So we got another scoreless first period and a scoreless second period. Both goalies standing strong. Defensive game. Third period, and sparks start to
Yeah, so Gabriel Seeger really turns it up, as we discussed earlier. And 2 minutes into the third period, gets himself the first one with a deflection off a Brogan Rafferty shot.
Yeah, that was just a good deflect. Great, right spot, right time for his second goal of his career. So not more than 5 minutes after that, he gets his third, assisted by Antatu Misto and Hunter Johannes.
Yeah, I'd love to see it, man. Gotta love to see it. Comes in after playing in the NCAA and just starts tearing it up at professional level. It's a good pickup by the Griffins there.
So Frank Nazar comes in while we are on the power play. Gets a shorthanded goal for the Ice Hogs. And
yeah, again, showing our issues on the power play.
Yeah, and it's all of a sudden it's not over. And it's definitely not over because quickly after that, our teamman Leshinov scores and gets his first. He's a Michigan State guy that was picked second overall, I believe. You know, you got Michigan guy, Michigan State guy, both of them first round picks. Nazar and Leshinov. Both dudes
They're gonna be a
getting the
real
goals.
problem.
Yeah, not good. Not good to see our Michigan guys go to freaking Chicago, dude. God.
Rockford. Yeah, it's just. Yep. Rockford straight to Chicago.
As in the Chicago organization.
Yep.
I need to quit calling the Ice Hogs Chicago. But yeah, so Sheldon Dries comes up clutch and gets this game back, gets the score back to make it 3-2. Assisted by Dominic Shine.
1 minute after Fleshinov's goal. And that one just lifts the weight of the room. And yeah, Josiah Didier, the captain, will sink it all with an empty net, all the way back from behind the net. Again, assisted by Dominic Shine.
Yep. So Dominic Shine, just more points, more for his case to go play in the winged wheel. So alrighty, let's get to our penalty box. Will Griffins win 4-2? And they're on a 2-game winning streak, and they will be playing their next game tomorrow morning. Well, Wednesday, November 13th at 11 a.m. at the Van Andel Arena. And then they'll be playing for Veterans Night against the Chicago Wolves. And that'll be Military Appreciation Night with the Camel Hoodie. Actually, this time. So, yeah, the Camel Hoodie.
Yeah, it's just
and $2 beer dogs.
Yeah, it's really just kind of nice to get that win against Rockford out of the way.
Yeah, so
they got potential to get Athanasio on their team now if he clears waivers. You remember Athanasio?
Yep, Grand Rapids Griffins guy. Former Grand Rapids Griffins guy. But yeah, so let's move on to the penalty box. So for this segment, we like to end on a fun note and step out of hockey. Pick the biggest idiot of the week and throw him in the box. For a 2-minute minor, 4-minute double minor, 5-minute major, or game misconduct. Kyle, who are you throwing in the box?
So I'm going to go with 2-minute minor here. As even Bob Kaiser had to call the guy out. It's the stadium announcer who calls the scoring plays out for the fans at the stadium, as Eric Zane would do for us. But man, the guy was struggling so hard to get any of the names right. So we had Jakub Ryklowski and Amadeus. It was bad. We had Chai Boyum. So
yeah, Kaiser's like, this is an Olympic running. This is an Olympic running for getting the
all-star right. As an all-star performance at the stadium. So 2-minute minor for the Iowa Stadium announcer.
Yep, so I'm going to throw Jason Kels in the box. I guess some dude, he was walking somewhere into a football game, and they're saying that his brother was some homophobic slurs. And then he grabbed the dude's phone and slammed it on the ground. I'm guessing because he was recording him. Throwing you both in the box, like you shouldn't be splurting out things to people. And you should also not smash someone's phone. If you're a professional athlete like that, you should act like a professional. Not have a temper tantrum like that. So 2 minutes in the box.
Oh, he's retired now. He can do whatever he wants, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
just a bad look, man. I hear you. It's just when you have a higher podium, you got to use it to the better.
Yeah, not smash people's phones, probably.
I understand he's your brother and you want to defend him, but like, it's not the way to do it.
No. So yep, have fun in the box. And that should wrap us up for this week. Sorry we've been very busy lately. We've been going through network changes and stuff. We'll be all caught back up for y'all. And thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Griffins Pipeline Podcast. If you enjoyed the show, give us a 5-star review. We are part of the Hockey Podcast Network. We are not partnered with the Grand Rapids Griffins, Detroit Red Wings, or Toledo Walleye. We are not experts. We are just die-hard fans looking to make a community with others alike. Let's go Griffins Nation. Join the fun, like, and follow us on Facebook and X, or call into the show and have your opinion heard 1-616-319-1175. Thank you. Grand Rapids Griffins, Toledo Walleye, and Detroit Red Wings. Players, coaches, websites, and social media. Thank you AHL.com, NHL.com, ETL.com, EliteProspects.com, and anyone else putting out information on the teams. Until next time, go Griffins. Go Red Wings, go Walleye.
Sponsored by Novo Nordisk.
Hola.
Hey, you speak Spanish, but do you speak liver?
¿Qué?
People with conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, or high blood pressure could be at risk for a potentially life-threatening liver disease called MASH, or metabolic dysfunction-associated steatohepatitis.
Whoa, I could be at risk. I'll ask my doctor.
You're bilingual.
No, I speak liver now. I'm trilingual.
Ask your doctor about your risk and if you should be screened for MASH. Learn more at speakliver.com.
Between bad calls and intense rivalries, there's enough to stress about on game day. Keep your mind on the field and off your body odor with Dove Men Plus Care Whole Body Deodorant. Available at Walmart. Dove Men Whole Body Deo provides all-day odor protection from your pits, privates to feed. From pregame analysis to halftime insights to unexpected overtimes, Dove Men Whole Body Deo gives you confidence that lasts all day. Pick it up at your local Walmart.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold reward. Medalla, you put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor, because you know the bigger the fight, the better the reward. Medalla, the mark of the fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.